There's an important mission for the child advocacy services all across the world, but certainly here in our community. And there's no one better to talk about it than Chastity and Cody with CAS right here in our studios. Thank you so much for joining us and to talk about this important need.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
So in one sentence, what is the Child Advocacy Services mission?
Child Advocacy Services mission is to give voice, healing, and security to children who have experienced or witnessed a crime.
And in our parish, what is the numbers or the need when it comes to that? Do we have children who have experienced this?
Absolutely. So most of the children that we serve are children who are in the foster care system. And currently we have 65 children in Ascension Parish who are being served by 34 volunteers. And we have approximately 20 children who are waiting for volunteers.
So Cody, that proves there's a need. Right here in our parish, those numbers show that there are children and families who are going through this. How is CAS making a difference for those families right now?
So we train volunteers from the community to advocate for the best interests of those children. So sometimes that looks like maybe a speech assessment. Maybe they've noticed a deficit in some area that needs to be further assessed. Sometimes it means that they need a little extra tutoring, different ways like that. So our volunteers are able to meet with these children. They're able to get to know them, know what's in the best interest, what their likes are, what their dislikes are, and to kind of weigh in the judicial system in that capacity. Children who have a CASA volunteer are 50% less likely to re-enter the foster care system. So it definitely makes an impact.
And can you share one quick example of seeing a volunteer partner with a child and their life change, or just the impact of the organization happening in real time?
Yeah, so I'll actually share my personal story. I am a previous CASA child. So I was adopted and went through the foster system. And my CASA was, she was everything. She really held my hand, walked me through the whole process. And I'm a walking testimony of the fruitfulness of this organization.
And so what are your biggest goals for the upcoming year and for the organization in itself?
We always have a need for volunteers. Obviously, the numbers tell that story. So we are always in need of volunteers.
And Chastity, we can't breeze by the fact that you are a walking testimony to this organization. Yeah. And so it's got to have a personal need now, meeting that to you to want to have other children experience the fruitfulness of what it takes to have a volunteer into your life and change your world. And so when you're looking for people to come in and reach these children, what are those qualifications, or what type of people are you looking for, the heart of the people that you want to sign up?
We are looking for everyday people like you or myself. You do not have to be a social worker or a doctor or an attorney. These are everyday people that just have the heart to serve children. And Cody can talk a little bit more about those requirements as far as becoming a CASA.
So our volunteers do need to be at least 21. They need to be able to pass a background screen. They do go through a 6-week training. It's only once a week in the evening for about 3 hours. And then they need to have a passion for kids.
Awesome. So what are some of the challenges that you guys are facing now that if residents or community members are watching this, they can help step in and lend a helping hand?
I think our greatest challenge is the need for volunteers. We have more children than we do volunteers, so that's the greatest need is volunteers.
So what do you guys want the community to know about the children you serve?
That these are not just foster children. These are children that are in our community. They go to the same schools as our own children. They are on sports teams that our children are on. These are everyday children in our community, and we don't want them labeled just as foster children. They are children and they deserve a voice.
And so, I just want to make sure I'm getting this right. These are children who have been placed in the foster care system after coming from a background or seeing a crime or something that they may not shouldn't have seen.
Correct. These are children who have experienced any abuse, neglect, or trauma, and we work hand in hand with prosecution, law enforcement, and DCFS to prioritize these children's safety.
So that just shows that there are foster children in our community who are integrated. So you wouldn't know that they're going through these things and they need an extra mentor unless you were involved with an organization like this.
That's right. Yep.
And so what is the call to the community to get involved and to do this great work?
So the call would be, if you have a passion for children, if you want to make a difference not only in the lives of children but within your community, become a volunteer. You can find the application on our website, which is childadv.net. Once you fill out that application, I'll reach out and we can get that ball rolling to get you prepared for training.
Well, Cody, Chastity, thank you so much. There's a wait list for children who
Yes,
are
ma'am.
looking for a volunteer from the Child Advocacy Services. Thank you so much for coming and for speaking to our community, and we want to get those numbers up.
Yep.
Thank you for having
Thank you
us.
so much for having us.
Of course. And if you want to learn more on the Child Advocacy Services and how you can make a difference in the lives of children right here in our community, take a look at the information on your screen. Answer the call. We'll see you next time.